So we've taken this tree Kiyohime out of its pot, and we can see that it is pot bound, so we're going to repot it. And if we just put it on the other pot, we will see the tree. It's quite an old tree with a thick trunk. Just a word about Kiyohime. This is a maple that many people are very fond of. But I was just telling our colleagues that Kiyohime is a very difficult tree to grow in the Western Hemisphere. Certainly in the UK, I found it very difficult. For years and years, we used to import Kiyohime from Japan, but they are not long-lived trees. So the fact that this tree has been here for quite a while means that this grower is doing something correctly. So we will just put it back, predominantly akadama, fine akadama soil, and that will be it. We will tease the roots out to see how pot bound it is. If we just start teasing, we will just see how pot bound it is. I'd just like to comment about the state of this pot. You see this lime scale you get on the rim. This is a very common thing when you use fertilizers. Especially I find that the liquid fertilizers are crystals which are dissolved in water. So if you use a liquid feed, I find that the liquid feed usually gives this chalky looking stain on the rim of the pot. So I'm going to take it to my kitchen and scrub it with a scouring pad and try and get that off. So when you repot, it's a good opportunity to clean the pots up, otherwise it looks ugly and untidy. This is a very common occurrence, especially with indoor trees, because people use liquid fertilizer on the indoor trees, and you get this white lime scale looking appearance on the rim, which is not exactly pleasant. So I'm going to clean this up. Well, we always learn something new. So my colleague here, Steve, he saw me reaching for the scouring pad, and he said he's got something nicer. So just show us what this is, Steve.
Just a polishing block.
Polishing block. So is this what we use also for sharpening tools?
Yeah.
Oh, so polishing block will do it. See how nice and clean, shiny it makes the pot. So it gets rid of that lime scale. So anything which is like a scouring pad or polishing block, this I think works probably better than the scouring pad. So I hope this channel gives you all sorts of little tips and tricks which you can learn, all for free. So there you are. You see how clean it comes. Thanks. So we are now just scraping the surface, exposing the root system or the nebari so that the roots look as if they're gripping the soil. The roots are not bad. That one can come off, that's growing in the wrong place. But apart from that, the roots are reasonably level. They're quite good. If you put too much soil on top of the roots, you get this thing, you know, they grow from the top of the main roots, so that should come off. Okay. So Steve, you cut these two off and then start cutting the roots. Okay. In the last YouTube video that I did on repotting customers' trees, one of our YouTube followers commented that he couldn't understand why people, if they grow bonsai, they don't repot their own trees. Well, the answer is quite simple. Some people are just not confident to do it, and if they're not confident to do it, they don't want to kill the tree or ruin the tree, because if they have an expensive collection and they don't want to ruin it, it's better to get it done professionally. So that is the simple answer. So we are now ready to put it back in its original pot, and we're going to use predominantly fine akadama. We're going to tie the tree in. So there you go. So this is done. I'm not going to show you an exhibition shot, but that has been repotted. And then we have one more, which is the Satsuki azalea.